Hello everybody, it is Friday, it is your MCN for today. Got some interesting stories to go over, starting with the Summoner Squabble. This is going to be a light-hearted, fun event for the community over on Twitch. So yeah, it's an MCOC game show, which I think is cool. It's just nice to get a bit of community vibes. There's a few things we've got to look at in particular. Will there be a promo code? Don't know. Will I be in this room when I'm recording my next video? Probably not, but more on that maybe later on today. I don't know the time frame because it's my travel day. So yeah, if you want to take part in this, there may be a promo code at the end of it. We don't know. We'll have to see. But yes, 9 AM PT time. Go and check it out. Also, just quickly onto something, Shocker rank down tickets. Of course, this is something that is still happening, but it's still the same case. The info was, we don't have a timeline. We anticipate the turnaround won't be quick and we'll communicate when we have more information. So there's nothing. If you're wondering when that is, because a lot of people will stick with Shocker and will largely rank down to then rank back up again when things like level up or other types of events come round. So 3 points for all if you are so inclined to do that. Also, interesting side note, as Cam puts, and it's very important, if you want to earn some extra 7-star shards, then make sure to take part in the Act 9.1 beta. Before, I think it used to be the case that you get 6-star shards, but the 9.1 beta is in full force at the moment, and you should be able to get yourself a nice little kind of bonus for your main account. So if you're looking to get yourself, which Cam says 22,000 7-star shards from 9.1 beta, then of course get involved with it. So yep. If you got the beta, go do it. If you got some time as well, go do it, because I don't have any time. I'm going to be bobbing around in the middle of the ocean, in the next couple of days. So yeah, I've got Starlink. Elon Musk is giving me internet through Starlink. For those that know that song. Anyway, next story. And he never sang in a video again. Okay, moving on. Prime Gaming. I really rate this. I think this was, well, I should speak in the past tense, to be honest. I did like this, as it meant that you can get some free energy refills. It was a nice little extra, helped out to do some content. That's really it. It was a nice little thing. This ran for a good chunk of months, but I don't know what the future holds with it. As I've said in the past, like, the way that I'm happy Kabam are going into realms of things that they should have been doing a long time ago. I'm not certain on the arrangements. Is it a case you pay Prime Gaming to put your game on there for a length of time and they run its course? I don't know as well if there's some other things going on. I mean, Kabam Mike did list a post here about Amazon gaming layoffs. So I don't know what that means. It's like, is the content, like, for more context, please remember that this happened. So I don't know what that means, because it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get the context of posting it. So yeah, I'm not sure. Gaming use. Oh, I don't know. All I know is this was a 6-month arrangement that ran its course. Like, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that there's Twitch drops coming at some stage, because people are talking about that, and someone said that Mike mentioned it in a live stream. I can't remember. I don't know if that was something that was spitballed back a little while ago. It may be there, maybe not. I just can't remember. But as well, this particular article link, it just talks about there's been the layoffs. So I don't know if that means that they signed the deal back in early November, then Amazon did layoffs and it's peed members of Kabam off because it's other developers being thrown out. Is it a case of mentioning because you should try and financially support? Is it some other... I don't know. Either way, hey, it's gone. And as Noobmaster says, that was too bad. Is there anything in the works in terms of replacements? I know many people saw this as a replacement to Marvel Insider program. That was also sadly ran its course. So yeah, I just don't know what the future. I don't know what the future holds with this stuff. It's nice to have these kind of extra interaction things. Of course, other types of streamers, content creators have Twitch drops enabled. The problem that Kabam have is they're working against time for stuff they should have been doing a long time ago. A lot of the games that I played, even World of Tanks, since the early conceptions of Twitch drops, were doing Twitch drops. So they were having that kind of like interaction portal, which is weird because World of Tanks has been going for 14 years still. A lot of games have been going a lot longer, but you know what I mean. Like League of Legends has been going a long, fair old time as well. So there's so many different things to this. I would like to see a system like this. Are Kabam going away from this and going more towards the promo code and web store side of things? Again, we don't know. Don't know. Read back on things again from yesterday. The game team will be pushing a bug fix today. This was Wednesday to issue the issue that were summoners able to force resets the game in order to avoid health penalties in some modes. We understand that this bug was exploited across different game modes by some. At this time, there will be no further action on these individuals, which is just, yeah, it just feels a little bit ridiculous because of the extent of advantage that they got and no punishments. We are aware of this implication in the current Alliance War season, which of course is sort of a PvP type mode. In particular, at the highest level of the competition, we will not be removing previous wars from the season, which again is annoying for those that have spent a lot and you know, a lot of big alliances do big things that, you know, I probably won't be able to do, and not a lot of other people will be able to do as well, and it's costly. Ripple effect this action has would likely be to punish many summoners who played fairly, but also be good towards those that played unfairly. The team will continue to monitor the situation, discuss how to ease frustrations around this topic, and will add more information here when we have more to share. Of course, lots of opinions on this particular matter and the impacts, but Kabam Crashed has responded to all of this. And this is, again, it's just like it's the tough situation of data, and it's a tough situation Kabam faced with dealing with stuff, and it's just like it's not good. Anyway, hey everyone, just want to provide a bit more context here. I understand this is a really unfortunate situation, and no, it's not fair. We absolutely apologize for that. However, because of the nature of the bug, we don't believe we will be able to generate reliable data on who used the exploit and who did not. It's possible that after substantial time and effort, our data team would be able to figure it out, but we believe it's more likely that we would never be confident enough in our analysis to take action against exploiters. This was the main reason we are not taking any action here, because we cannot without the real risk of accidentally penalizing innocent players. It's disappointing in this day and age where we had such an active and effective anti-cheat software that was put into Necropolis, but it cannot be extended elsewhere. Whether or not it's the same stuff that's worked relatively well with Battlegrounds, you don't really hear too much about Battlegrounds bans. I'm not saying they're not there, it's just the case we don't hear about it quite so much. And if we don't hear about it, I'm not doing videos on it. Although in this video I am covering a ban-based situation, so maybe it ain't all great or maybe it is good. Either way, it's not something that's kind of looked into or kind of put into, you know, analysis for like other areas of the game, because then it would be able to, or couldn't you teach something? I don't know, a bot system, something of like a piece of software that does exactly what it did in Necropolis, has been sort of doing in Battlegrounds, has sort of been doing in Arena. I don't know, there's more questions than answers about that, and maybe this is something Kabam should look into for future proofing this. Of course, they can't satisfy us this time with kind of getting the result, with punishing those that deserve to be punished, and as well making sure the season has been a clean and fair competition, which is not. It's kind of like, it's tarnished this particular season. It's good that when we have a good season, but most seasons at the moment it's either Kabam get the nodes completely wrong, there's a bug that changes something that puts it in balance, something else at random happens mid-season that then affects the full amount of the season. I mean, the last season was an absolute just horror show, wasn't it? And I'm not saying this is a complete horror show, but this is kind of this is like brushed underneath the rug sort of horror show as well. So look, I really think Kabam need to kind of figure out long term how they deal with this, but it's just not, I don't know, it's set a bad standard for people that cheat got away with it, and that's not good, because the implications for that is, yeah, it just sets a bad standard, really. You know, should someone else go and cheat in some other bit of content because there's a sort of an exploit that sort of helps them out? Because again, it's the standard of going, well, you banned for this, but you didn't ban for that. A good example in the UK is football and VAR. VAR, one match of 1 week will say that's a penalty because the goalkeeper reached and smacked somebody in the head, but did it accidentally. Then the next week, it's not a penalty. And this is the biggest thing, isn't it? Consistency. Standardizing what is going to be, look, that's breaking the rules there. That's you exploited in the game, but you're not punished. I'll see you all in about a year's time when there's been an exploit and the situation is we're going to ban that. Yeah, but you didn't for this. So it's, again, setting good standards for operating within the game, or players playing in the game. To it. In any case, I've waffled on. We need to get to the final story now. In any case, let's end the week on a funny ban story, shall we? This is directed at Kabam Jax by this player who was a little bit frustrated that they had been banned. Anyway, they wrote to Kabam Jax to say, "You can't get rid of me that easily. Accusing me of cheating and not explaining my cheating to me and banning me everywhere should not make you think that you can get rid of me in vain. You can accuse me unfairly and close my 10-year old account. But when I expect an explanation from you and ask for a reason, you will block me and punish me? Who are you? You will be as you please and do whatever you want. From now on, I will write about you everywhere and tell you about your injustice everywhere. No, you cannot punish me unfairly. Close my account and enjoy yourself." Jack says to that, "Friend, literally, go away. I didn't close your account. You cheated and your account got closed. Grow up, take the L and stop harassing me." Yes, don't harass people. There's no point to this. Please do not do that. Now enjoy yourself. What does that mean? I don't know. Box of tissues and a friendly hand. Anyway, thanks very much for watching this video on a Friday. I hope you have a lovely day. Maybe some other content later on. We'll have to see. Check out some other content located on the screen and also get involved with some of the topics we discussed in the comments. Much love and goodbye.